Hi, I'm AnalysisWX.com's weather analyst Andrew Fleck, and first off, happy Thanksgiving to most of you guys. This is a Thanksgiving storm update, and I know some of you might not be able to view the video, with some that have are watching it, those who are bypassing the site or the page. I know most are out eating dinner with their family or dessert, but I just want to let you guys know that there's a storm moving into the mid to eastern United States here, and it's coming with not just rain but some snow and some ice as well. And what I'm going to be doing is just doing an update all night for you guys. Here's one this evening. I'll be doing one a little bit later tonight, and one overnight, and one by early tomorrow morning. So we're going to really monitor the storm and make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And as of right now, that does look very promising, and it is on schedule to doing what it's supposed to be doing. So we're first going to go into the imagery here, and I'm going to circle the area that at this time through earlier tonight is the area to watch for probably any snow development, and that is going to be in this area here. Reason for this is right now most surface areas, Pennsylvania, just mainly the majority of low-lying areas, not real mountainous regions, but the mountainous regions will be seeing already cold enough temps, already high enough and cold enough surface temps, and if snow falls, it's going to be accumulating. Now, maybe not now, but as we get through the night, there's going to be accumulating snow probably through those areas. So I would really keep a good eye on that. Plus, you have the higher mountainous figure of the land that is going to be keeping some of that precip in there, and that's how you can get some precip kind of just lagging in there, unable to escape due to the higher mountains trapping the precip and such in. And with it being cold enough, some areas could get stuck with not just 3 inches, but maybe 3+ inches. So I would really keep a good eye on that. But this area here is going to be the area of interest through earlier tonight, as I think right now they are in the highest area, probably in a good chance of seeing snow fall as the night goes on. If it's falling, it's probably going to start sticking as temps cool, because right now we do have that 850 line pulling through right here, and there's precip ahead of it, but the areas that are in higher elevation or cooler ahead of it, which was the mountains that I just circled, are the areas that are going to be seeing that precip move through and become snow. Now elsewhere we talk about a big clump of precip across the mid sections of Pennsylvania. It might not be snow, maybe in the upper elevations, the highest elevation in Pennsylvania. It could be snowing right now, but as of right now we just started seeing the precip begin. So it's going to take some time for some cooling to happen, that 850 to continue straggling east. And once it does, things will cool. Everything's going to kind of start from the higher elevation to the lower elevation. Like I said earlier in this video, that the higher elevations would start to see flakes as the night progresses. The 850 continues to pull to the east. Temps are going to cool, and if you're in the higher elevations and it's snowing, it's going to stick. As we move through then toward late tonight into early tomorrow morning, that's when maybe the mid-elevational areas could start to be seeing flakes, probably nothing sticking. And if indeed, though, you find yourself in some heavier bands, cooling could settle very quicker, and that's when you could see a dusting or so, even in the mid-elevations. The surface elevation, it's going to be a little harder by a long shot to get any type of snow. But as of right now, the system just started, so there's no reason to really go in and see what's wrong or what's right already, and who's gotten what and who hasn't, because it started. But as we go into our next video segment later tonight, that's when we can start to dial in to what's going to be happening. So again, higher elevationals right now is going to be seeing that snow not maybe just falling, maybe not sticking, vice versa. But that's the area that I'd be worrying about right now. Now, what's going to happen in the next few hours? Well, what's going to kind of happen in the next few hours is you're going to have one band form across this area in here, and that's going to plummet up to the northeast. You're going to have another band down here form and move to the east. You are still going to have precip in the midsections of PA too, so don't think that I'm not talking about you guys or I'm leaving you guys out. I'll make an X there too, because that band will continue to move east too. And what's going to happen is you're going to have that trough dig down, and what that's going to then do is form a low pressure, and that low pressure, as the day goes on tomorrow, is going to come inland. it's going to connect with this piece here, and it's going to form a nice band of snow or a snowstorm up in this area by tomorrow. But as of for looking at what's going on right now, the system just started. Higher elevational areas are going to be seeing snow. Lower elevational mid-levels, just keep looking at your temperatures and keep looking at the radar, and I'm going to keep updating you as the night goes on. So continue to have a good Thanksgiving. Don't worry about anything right now. We'll talk about it later as we get through the night. And as for this video, I'd like to leave you with one more imagery that I just love, and that is the dog and the cat imagery. Man, this is a pretty good imagery. You got the dog here with the Indian hat and the cat with its pilgrim hat on. I'll tell you, that's a great picture. But that's what I'm going to leave you with tonight. And as for coming up later tonight, look for another one, because that's when I will study into what has occurred so far and what is going to occur as we get through the night and into the morning tomorrow. So I am AnalysisWX.com's weather analyst, Andrew Fleck, just signing off, but signing on in a little bit later. Have a good Thanksgiving.